Hey everyone, it's me, Jack. I thought I'd do a little video kind of screencast thing today, following up from my post yesterday about my initial thoughts on the Magic Trackpad, which I purchased and is right here in front of me, looking kind of similar to that. Um, I got a few comments. It's been really interesting hearing what other people think about the trackpad. There's quite a few people who have said they will never go back to a mouse, having used one. Um, so I got it and I initially set it up, and when you go into the preferences, you've got a few options, something like this, so just all standard things really. Uh, but I was looking for something a bit more. I knew when I used my Magic mouse there was a program called Magic Prefs, which gave me more options, and in fact that same program can deal with trackpads too. But I actually first was recommended a different one called BetterTouchTool, which I downloaded. You just Google BetterTouchTool and it'll pop up, or it's just that link. And the page is pretty straightforward, but essentially this supports the MacBook Pro trackpads, Magic Mouse, and also the trackpad, which obviously I was playing with. You literally download it just by clicking there. It's completely free, and once you install it, you get the program icon up here. And let's have a look at what it does. So the first thing it does is, in fact, I won't talk about just yet. There's one real bonus as well, which it comes with, which is, if I just click on that, Windows snapping enabled. And what this is, if you've ever used Windows 7, is I can drag a window to the side of the screen. Let's take Chrome. I can drag it over here and fill that half of the screen, and drag it over here and fill it there, or with a bit of playing, I can get it to do that. It's a bit awkward on the left side as I've got an external monitor over there. Or I can drag it up and it fills the whole screen. Now this is a really useful addition to Windows 7, which probably is one of the very very few things I miss from Windows. But BetterTouchTool, you can have it back. There's loads of settings. You can change how it looks. You can make it just go into a quarter of the screen as well. It's probably really useful if you've got a massive monitor. So yeah, that's really useful. That's kind of a bonus that it comes with completely free. I had been using a tool called Cinch, but that costs £4 I think, and would pop up now and then telling me to buy it. But I've done that and I'm just using this instead now. So anyway, let's get back onto the trackpad, and the first bit here is gestures, which really useful I'm finding. Essentially, you can add new gestures to your trackpad. Also works with the mouse. You can set them to be just global, so they work in every application, or you can add specific ones. So you can add specific ones to, maybe your coding editor of choice if you fancy. I haven't really played. There's a few I've added here. 5-finger swipe up and down, maximize the window, or restores the old size. The really interesting one is this feature of BetterTouch called Tip Tap, and you can just see in this little box here, it kind of shows me what the motion is. Um, and I didn't really understand Tip Tap, but if you click here, Show Live View, you get this little box. And what this is it's showing you where my fingers are. So you can see that button there on the left of the kind of red line is my finger, and then I'm moving this window by dragging my other finger around, as you can see. But it will demonstrate the tools for you. So a left tip tap is where my middle finger, I use my very middle finger, is kind of in the middle-ish, and then with the other one, I just tap to the left. I'm just kind of tapping lightly up and down. I can then do that to do tip tap right, and that's actually a really easy shortcut to get at, which doesn't come by default in Apple. You have to use BetterTouchTool. So what I've set mine to, if we just get rid of that, is Control C and Control V. So let's just literally go out here into Chrome, select that, and I tip tap left, and I bet it's not going to work. There you go. Tip tap left and right is working fine. It's a bit hard, obviously, to demonstrate as you can't see me pressing the trackpad. Um, but that's actually saving a lot of time. And I've also set up 2-finger tip tap left, which is a bit more difficult to do. I'm still actually getting used to it. You're going to put 2 fingers there and 1 there, and there you go. It's doing the volume down all the way, and I can do it the other way and turn the volume up. I'm still not entirely practiced as I've only just set these up, but I imagine over time obviously you get a lot quicker at them. And so obviously, as I said, you can add these globally or to applications. If I just add a new gesture, you can see here all the options I've got for single finger tap, top left, top right, top middle, bottom left, left side, triangle swipe, 3-finger tap, 3-finger click swipe, swipe down, finger down, 4 fingers, 5 fingers, scroll up, scroll down, pinch, 11-finger tap or whole hand, which I haven't tried yet, and that may be a bit ambitious. And then all the actions. You can add a keyboard shortcut, which is how I've done copying and pasting, just by putting Command C, Command V in, or predefined action. There's lots here. So I mean, you see, so you can really have a play with this and set up as much as you like. I imagine as days go on, I'll add and remove gestures as I play. What's there? General settings. There's not much here. And advanced, I haven't really changed much. There's mouse and trackpad. The only thing I have changed is the general tracking speed. Apple only allows you to go up to a value of 3. So even when it's max on the trackpad, it's only actually at 3, which must be around there on this. But I've set mine to about 5. I like it to be a bit quicker. You can set it up to 10, which is really quick. It all depends on your preferences. Thumb recognition, if you like it, inversing the scrolling. So basically, this tool really, I think, takes the trackpad to another level. Really, really useful. There's a few commands I've put up. Obviously, I'm still getting used to them. I think as time goes by, I'll get quicker or I'll add more and I'll take some away. So that's really all I want to talk about today. Completely free. BetterTouchTool it's called. So you just Google. I think I just did Google BetterTouchTool. And there you go. That's the first one which pops up actually. But there you just hit download there. If you want that window snapping, so you want to be able to do that, but you don't want anything else, he's got Better Snap Tool, which just is that bit. And there's also a second bar, which looks quite interesting, which is putting a menu bar onto your second monitor if you've got one. So that's about it. So if you enjoyed this or got any questions, just leave a comment on the blog post, and I will see you again soon. Thank you.